Hey everyone, Final here. Today, I'll be showing you my quick and easy paint scheme for a B2 Battle Droid. So this should be a relatively easy one. They're mainly one color, so I'll start off priming it with lead belcher spray. And look at that, he's basically all done. I really like the lead belcher spray. It has a nice color to it and has really good coverage, but it's a little bit bright for me. I think I need a darker base coat. And that color is Iron Warriors. I'll be mainly using Citadel paints for this video, but feel free to use any equivalents. I do want to thin down the Iron Warriors. I don't want to use it straight out of the pot. That way we get a nice thin coat without clumping up any of the details. Of course, I'll do a second thin coat as well. I'm using a smaller brush so that I can fit into all of the nooks and crannies. And there we are. Two nice thin coats of Iron Warriors. It doesn't look like I did much, but if we compare it to one that was just primed and nothing else, you can see that it's quite a bit darker, and also a lot smoother. I feel like this color is a lot closer to the normal B2s, although you can paint them any way you want. Once the Iron Warriors is completely dry, I'll be doing an all-over wash using Nuln Oil. I want the Nuln Oil to pool into all of the recesses and help give them the appearance of shadows. It also gives them a nice contrasting color. Once I'm all done with that, I'll let it sit for maybe half an hour or so to dry. And here's how it looks once everything's dried up. It might be a bit counterintuitive, but next up, I'll be doing a heavy dry brush using Iron Warriors. My goal is to clean up all of the raised edges, as well as the flat areas. While heavy dry brushing, it'll ignore the recesses, letting it stay dark with Nuln Oil. Because the Iron Warriors is so dark, it won't actually brighten up the model too much, but it will fix up the tide marks left behind by the Nuln Oil. You can see that I heavy dry brushed the one on the left, but the one on the right only has been washed by the Nuln Oil. Now, I'll be painting this stomach area with Black Templar contrast paint. And I can't forget that it wraps around. And that's it. After about 15 or 20 minutes, the Black Templar should be dry and it'll be looking good. For the eye, I'll be first basing it with Stormhose Silver to give it a bit of a brighter base. After that's dry, I'll be going in with Blood Angels Red contrast paint. And that's it. The droid is done, but I'm not done with the model yet. I still need to go and base it up. I'll just be doing a simple base, so I'll start off with Armageddon Dust. I'm spreading it very thinly. I don't want to make any sand dunes, but I still want it to have that gritty texture. There we go. So far so good. The Armageddon Dust actually takes quite a while to dry. You can try and speed it up with a hairdryer, on low settings of course, but I usually let it sit overnight. See you all in the morning. And here's what it looks like when it's completely dry. Now, I'll be washing the Armageddon Dust with Agrax Earthshade. I want to cover all of the Armageddon Dust, but I'm also being careful not to get any on the B2's feet. You can add some weathering and whatnot if you want. I'm keeping this basic with a clean B2 Battle Droid. And once the Agrax Earthshade is on there, I'll have to give it another half hour or so to dry. Now that everything is kind of dark and grimy, I want to add a little bit of color back into the base. I'll be doing a dry brush using Xandri Dust. I'm only aiming for the raised edges to give the base more of a contrasting color. Once I'm all done with that, you can see that the base isn't that much brighter, but it does look like some sand was sprinkled on top. Just to clean up a little bit, I'll be painting up the rim of the base with Corvus Black. Because I primed the base in lead belcher, the first coat of Corvus Black might just run off, especially if it's been thinned down. Nice and clean, I'm just adding a couple of grass tufts for some decor. And then it's all done. One B2 Super Battle Droid. Ready to fight. This was a really easy paint job, but it still looks really nice on the tabletop. I've got some more videos coming for other Clone War era models, so stay tuned. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.